Good day, everyone. Here is the news for you today. Buhari is not in charge of Nigeria, Wole Soyinka. The Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka says that he is of the belief that no one runs the seats of power in the country, the Aso Rock, and he says his belief is based on years of studying the trend over the past year and a half. The octogenarian disclosed this during an interview on Plus TV Africa, stating that he believes President Muhammadu Buhari is not sitting behind the wheel, steering this country, and added that Buhari is not really and totally with it. The reaction comes as a response to an open letter issued by retired colonel and former military administrator of Kanus, Umar Dangiwa, who addressed the issue of president's predisposition to putting people from his region into positions of power. Soyinka said, "First of all, I was appalled by the silence that followed this revelation. I think those who are responsible for this lopsidedness should be punished. It is not sufficient just to disclose it. It's criminal. I have said before, I do not believe there's really anybody in charge in Aso Rock. I'm sorry to say this. I have been studying the trend over the past years and a half, and I believe this president is not in charge of this nation in so many aspects and directions. I'm convinced he's not really and totally with it. It's so serious. It's not that fact alone. We know the history of this. We know what it has caused the nation, and it isn't over yet. And it is not only enough to launch an inquiry. That is not enough. This man is not in charge." That is the news for you today. So basically, Wole Soyinka has come to air his view on the man in Aso Rock. He believes Buhari is not the one steering the affairs of this nation. And he also brought up the idea of the president putting people in key positions. That's those who comes from his location, the northerners, and those that are actually from his location, and he tried to buttress the point of the then military head of state of Kaduna, Umar Dangiwa, who wrote an open letter stating and airing his opinion about Buhari ways of making appointments, that he has always been those who came from his location in the north. He has been putting into key positions, which is actually not good. And what they're saying can further buttress the point that this kind of act is a criminal act, that is something that should be taken seriously. It shouldn't be a topic that is being just deliberated upon or talked about, that they should look into it in deep, and this act is seen as a criminal act. But the funny thing, who is going to look at it that way? And another thing is this: when Abakari was alive, they were all pointing their fingers to him that he's the one ruling the country, he's the one in charge. Now that he has passed on, who is now in charge? That's what the country wants to know. Who is in charge in Aso Rock? Who is the one running the affairs of the country? We don't know. So please kindly leave your opinion and your comments in the comment section. Let's know what you think about all that is going on and the comments made by the Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka. Thanks for listening, and do have a great day. Bye.